Hey, good night, guys. Just want to make a quick video of thank you to a gentleman who had responded to a family in need. Yesterday, we had a gentleman come all the way from the village of San Roman in the Stankwik district. And this gentleman lost one of his leg 8 months ago in a hit and run accident. And so we had received two prosthetic foot from Texas, and so we had selected him as one of the recipients for one of these foot. He and another gentleman here in Belize City. All right, and so he didn't have the money to come from Dangriga, so he and his dad, they borrowed the money to come to Belize, to come to see me, to receive the prosthetic foot, hoping that this foot will eventually work and give him the ability to once again be able to walk and provide for his family, have a job. Now they came yesterday and they got the foot from me yesterday. They were very happy. We were also able to give them gift certificates which valued $100, whereby they would be able to have gone to public supermarket where they got $100 worth of groceries. Now, whilst going back to their village in Dangriga, San Roman, the vehicle suffered a mechanical problem. They called me last night after 8 and they said that, Mr. Albert, the vehicle is down. We are by Rockville. We can't move. They're trying to get the part to replace the vehicle. And it was just so sad and frustrating to know that they came from so far to get help. And while going back now, like the enemy would have it, their mode of transport went down, you know. So what I did, I made a post saying if anybody can help this family, because his wife is pregnant and she's due to have baby June. You know, you don't want to have a pregnant woman in distress on the road late at night, you know, and their child, and then their father as well who drive the truck. So by God's grace and God's love and the power of social media, we made a post, and the post said that if anyone in the area can assist this family with a lodging for the night, and that's what we asked for. We asked for lodging for the night where they can sleep, and then hopefully tomorrow, which would have been today, they would have gotten the vehicle fixed and carry on their journey to San Roman village in Dangriga. All right, and what happened then, I made the post, and you know, with what I'm doing, I forgot about the post. Lo and behold, they got response from, before I made the post, they had response from people in the area, in the Hatterville area, but you know, they were charging them. They were charging them to put it on, and everybody want money. Unfortunately, this family came with just enough money to buy gas to come and return back. So they had no money. So I made a post and says, please, anybody could assist this family, it would be greatly appreciated. And I felt bad because they came from so far for this foot. They got the foot. We gave them Publix gift card so they can take back to their village groceries. Well, I got a message this morning saying that they reach at home in San Roman at 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, what? Yeah. So when I get home 3 o'clock in the morning, apparently a good Samaritan from Lord's Bank saw the post that we made asking and pleading for help to help this family stranded on the Western Highway. And the good Samaritan, Mr. Cook. All right, so Mr. Cook, thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Cook, because what you did for this family, you saved them the distress of being stranded on the road. You gave them hope, and you gave them assurance that there are still good people in our country of Belize. What Mr. Cook did, Mr. Cook saw the post on our page, and Mr. Cook took food for them from Lord's Bank. He took the part that the vehicle need, and he went there himself and fixed the vehicle with the part where he took, and he gave that family food so they could have eat, because they live on the road for an evening in the dark. And that man gave them food, that man fixed the vehicle, and he did all of that without any charge. Now, I don't know Mr. Cook. I don't have a picture of Mr. Cook, but Mr. Cook, by God's grace and by the power of Jesus Christ, we say thank you. Thank you, sir, because what you did was an example of pure, genuine love for your fellow human beings, especially for people in dire need. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So we end this video by saying, please help us to thank Mr. Cook from Lord's Bank, who assisted a family in the time of need. He didn't have to do it. Mr. Cook never had to do it. He could have looked on a post and said, oh well, that's a damn business. But no, Mr. Cook saw the post. He called Eduardo, spoke to Eduardo, got all the information he needed to receive in regards to what the vehicle need, and he brought the part. He brought food for them. He took his tools, and obviously he had mechanical knowledge, and he repaired the vehicle right then and there on the spot in the dark on the Western Highway. And that family was able to drive home safely to their village of San Roman. Mr. Cook, God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir, for the good deed you've done. And Eduardo, let this be a testimony, bro, that there are still good people in Belize. So I end this by saying, Mr. Cook, hats off to you, sir. You represent the good, true, old-time way Belizean people used to live, by showing love and compassion for our fellow human beings in need. Good night, guys. Mr. Cook, bless up. Thank you, sir, for what you did for that family. And may God do the same for you in your time of need when that time should come. Good night.